Hello, my great and wonderful people. We welcome you once again to our today's episode of this program. And today we get a lot of messages for our table when we say would use our eye, they cross check one after the other concerning the things when we say they happen right now for inside this country, Nigeria. And the first one here, now the one we basically they receive from one Reverend Johnnie Moore, when they say they send across to review certain revelations behind the problem when they say they face for inside this country today. And for this very message, when it's sent across, so now the one when they say it accuse the United Nations, saying that they're responsible for the problem when they say it they happen for this country, Nigeria. Just listening to us concerning waiting this man they review right now. Now, white man. And the title of this one thought say UN also they responsible for the killings of Christians for Nigeria. This one, now the message when be say Reverend Johnnie Moore, the review. Why you think say this man talk like this? Just hold on, never judge anything. I believe say for the course of this program, he himself still go ahead to reveal the reason why he be say he accuse the United Nations saying that they responsible for the killings of Christians when they say it they happen on daily basis for inside this country, Nigeria. All right, may we do one or two readings. I believe you will understand much better. And as we put our hand there for inside this matter, the Comic Cons understand say, according to year 2020 reports, the review say the United Nations, which is UN, say they get a lot of blame for the killings of Christians when it be say it they happen for Nigeria, for their failure when it be say they not take action, when it be say they inform them of the sad situation. And still on top of the matter, the Comicus understand say, according to the report when we see the first published by Fox News, Christian-based association, Christian Solidarity International, when we say that they call CSI, they don't want to say condition of genocide, say if they exist, which is if they go on for inside Nigeria. And that they call upon the permanent members of the UN Security Council to make sure say they take action, but they never listen to their cry. And still on top of the matter, the Comicus understand say, Reverend Johnnie Moore, for the new book when it be say Inco author, when it be say the title The Next Jihad, it thought it made they stop Christian genocide when it be say if they go on for Africa. As he also go ahead to review how it be said that they kill Christian communities by terrorists for the part of Nigeria. And most of this persecution against Christian, it they happen in a shadow, which is that they do as a form of cover up. They know they allow the whole world to really understand what they go on. And still on top of the matter, the Comicus understand say thousands of churches for inside this country, they don't burn them down. And children massacres they go on. Pastors that they behead them. And homes and field, all of them that they set them ablaze by this set of terrorists when they talk about so in thousands. And the people when they be target for these things when they talk about now Christian, the people when they confess Christianity as their own faith. The Christian Solidarity International, when they call CSI, also warn about the genocide when they say if they go on for inside Nigeria, as they also go ahead again to warn about the underscore of the condition of this very genocide when they say it don't already they exist for Nigeria with Christians. Non-violent Muslims, they still be part of this tribal religions when they talk about so, when they say it can also make them vulnerable to this genocide when they say it don't they go on for this country. And now, if they call upon the permanent members of the United Nations Security Council to take action, but the cry, it fall on the deaf ears And the level of the persecution against these Christian communities, if they go worse by day and everything day for record. And for us to conclude this matter, it can tell say, according to the reports, it proves say 1,200 Nigerian Christians na in they don't estimate say they don't slaughter for the first 6 months of 2020, and also excess of 11,000 murdered over the past 5 years, with scores when it be said they not even give account for. And again, the contour say they target them from two sides. International Christian Consign, when they say they call ICC, point out the figures say in many past that very one when they say it did for record. So, with upward of 50 to 70,000 Christians when they say it don't die for the past decades. All right, my great and wonderful people, this one are the conclusion of all the things when they say we receive right now from Reverend Johnnie Moore when they say it accuse the United Nations saying that they responsible for the whole issue when it happen to Christians for inside this country, Nigeria. And before we leave, una make una share una own opinion with us for the comment section. If you did with us right from the beginning of this reading, you will understand step by step how it be said this matter come to this very conclusion. Because the reason why basically we take all our time to make sure say we read from the beginning to the end so that each and every one of us will understand say this man not just wake up, start to dey accuse somebody. According to wetin he put on ground right now, say record dey to all these things when e be say in dey talk about so how e be say they take call upon the United Nations when e be say this thing new just start right from the year 2020. And these people, they pay deaf ear to everything when it be say it they happen. And today, every day, the whole thing they go worse. And still, the United Nations never still stand up one day to say they want react to the issue when it be say it they go on. And now, I beg listen to us. This man when it be say they talk now, not be black man. Why Ibise will use that very word? Oyibo man, whether you like him or not, oh, they're still good for one aspect. Which one be the aspects? They know they carry come outside to talk just because of waiting their eye they see. That they talk with proof, facts, and figures. Yes. Before they come outside to accuse you of anything, they get evidence upon evidence to show, to prove to you, see, waiting that they talk about not be we can see, now reality. Now, he also go ahead for the process of his own writing or reading, say, he get documents when he say he concern all this thing, step by step, when he say that they call upon the United Nations to take action against this genocide, when he say it they go on against Christians for Nigeria, and none of them, when he say he stand up to do anything, even up till today. And another area where it be say we, the Africans or Nigeria particularly, for they blind, not pass be say, now still this same United Nation, now in would they call upon make it can help us. Sorry, say we use that very word blind. Yes. Now this same United Nation, now in all of us, they wait for say, may they come help us. United Nation day. United Nation not do this one. United Nation not do this one. Now still this same United Nation, now in that they report to us now say, on our behalf, then they say don't cry to them. They don't show the record. They don't show the proofs. And these people, they still remain deaf and dumb to the situation. Then may we ask ourselves, why it be say United Nations, they take joy from the death of Christians when it be say if they go on daily basis. Imagine the record of the people when it be say they don't count so far now when it be say it die. And according to this man say, for the early 6 months of 2020, 1,200 Christians na in die. And so far, if they say may they put fact and figures together, it don't they go 11,000 Christians when they say it don't die so far. And another person still come up say that fact e no dey correct. Say if we say make we put am together, 50 to 70,000 Christians don die so far for inside this country. And that one are the facts. And upon all this figure, before the United Nations, they still sit down jejeje like say nothing dey happen. Then you will not tell yourself, and I will not advise myself, say, our own solution not they come from abroad. It dey within us. If only we go decide to salvage ourselves from this very mess. Yes, nobody will take our responsibility to save us. If truly say somebody they want to be say you want to take that responsibility, therefore don't do one take a. Yes, now blood now in the flow on daily basis. And we still continue to remember ourselves of this one thing, say, for all this crisis when be say if they go on within us, for inside this country, Nigeria, and also Africa at large, say now for another person's benefit. Yes, another person they benefit from inside. You will ask us, why it be say life would be lost on daily basis like that? And a group of people, when they be say they thought, say they take responsibility to save lives, to make sure say peace day for every area where it be say wahala day. They not stand up, they not talk. Then ask yourself, say whether these people really mean well for Nigeria, and truly whether they did for the purpose of waiting they claim to stand for. So you know, see and say, everything return back to us. We, when it be say if they happen to, now only us know our pay, and now only us will still save ourselves. All right, my great and wonderful people, the reason why we carry this news come to round them up, not pass be say, God get the way when it be say, it did the work out his own miracle for your own children. He used this man now to speak to us. He not just start today. Not be say this man just eat belly food to speak. But God used him so that we would be much wiser. So that we will reduce our expectation and our target from the places where it be say help no will ever come. I believe say it be very clear. All right, my great and wonderful people, I will leave una make una share una opinion with us on the comment section. And before we draw the conclusion of this very program, we want you this medium to really appreciate each and every one of you when you say stand with us up to this moment. God Almighty will bless you. Your effort towards us for the channel will not taken for granted at all. We really appreciate you. I beg make you not forget to help us share this very one so that we still reach our brothers and sisters all over the world, because we believe we want to say information, not power. And as we do so, God Almighty will bless you. We would like to draw the conclusion of this program here. We will see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.